Hey, I have a riddle for you. Which planet have humans single-handedly trashed over the past few centuries? I'll give you a hint. It's also the only one that we live on. My name is Dana Brown, a physics major in the iCons program at UMass Amherst, and the problem I'd like to talk to you about today is human-induced climate change. This problem is global and potentially catastrophic. We're already starting to see some effects of it. Things like extreme weather, droughts, loss of plant and animal species, loss of inhabited land due to rising sea levels, and these effects are probably only going to accelerate as more time goes by. According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, there's a greater than 95% chance that climate change is being driven by human activity. Now, this is a really big deal for scientists to say that something is extremely likely. They're basically saying that they're as certain about climate change as they are about Einstein's theory of gravity. So, right now you might be wondering, if we know what's causing the problem, and we have the technology to solve the problem, what the heck is stopping us? On December 12, 2015, the UN announced their comprehensive plan to fight climate change, but it took more than 20 years of climate conferences in order for us to even reach this point. In order to effectively combat climate change, two things are needed: global cooperation and widespread public support. Unfortunately, we don't really have either of these things yet. Public opinion in the US has been divided by some pretty effective climate doubt campaigns. Looking at you, Exxon. My research focuses on two kinds of programs that are almost polar opposites: infrastructure overhaul and the purchasing of carbon offsets. Infrastructure overhaul requires totally reworking our energy and utility industries in order to move towards a low-carbon future. Purchasing carbon offsets provides a way for developed countries like the US to sponsor green energy investments in countries that are just beginning to industrialize. I want to analyze public opinion and existing energy policy, and from this, hopefully I can determine the likelihood that either infrastructure overhaul or carbon offset purchasing can be adopted as part of the US energy policy. My hope is that this information will ultimately be valuable as we move towards a low-carbon future. Come on, what are we waiting for?